Hey, fashion investors, aesthetic architects, and anyone who treats their closet like a blue-chip portfolio. Welcome back to Vogue Style Fashion. Today, we're flying 7 hours north of Paris, past the Arctic Circle, to a fjord-kissed city where the sun barely rises in winter, and yet, somehow, produces one of the most underrated luxury houses on the planet. This is Holzweiler. Not your typical Scandi brand, not Acne, not Ganni, not Toteem. This is Norway's quiet revolution in cashmere, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why your wardrobe needs a piece of Oslo DNA. Let's dive in. First things first, luxury is a taxonomy. You've got your heritage giants, Chanel, Hermès, built on 150 years of atelier mythology. Then you've got contemporary minimalists, the Row, Loro Piana, selling silence in cashmere. Holzweiler, it's a third species, geocultural luxury. Think about it. The second you see a Holzweiler piece, you feel latitude 59, 9N. That's not marketing fluff. Their core palette, Fjord Blue, Aurora Moss, Glacial Milk, was literally pulled from drone footage of the Hardanger Plateau at PM in February. Yes, they color matched a glacier. This is chromatic provenance. It's the same reason a Hermès Birkin in gold feels like 1980 for Paris. Except Holzweiler's gold is the exact hue of reindeer lichen at golden hour. If you can't reverse engineer the latitude from the dye lot, it's not true geo-luxury. Holzweiler passes with flying colors, pun intended. Let's rewind to 2012. Two siblings, Suzanne and Andreas Holzweiler, are running a branding agency in Copenhagen. They're tired of seeing the same acrylic scarves in every H&M, so they do something insane. They launch scarves by the meter. You walk into their pop-up, pick a silk cashmere blend, and they cut you exactly 1.8 meters, 89 euros per meter. No logo, just buttery hand feel and a pattern inspired by the Oslofjord waves. Material nerd alert. Face yarn, 2-ply 52 nanometers silk, that's 52 kilometers of silk per kilo. Insane finesse. Core, 228 nm cashmere, the warm hug. Selvage, tubular bind off so it never unravels, even if you use it as a beach sarong in Malibu. Fast forward to 2025. That same scarf is now the monogram scarf, 250 euros fixed length, with an embroidered interlocking H so subtle you only see it in direct light. But here's the kicker, every single one has an NFC chip. Tap it with your phone and boom, full carbon footprint, factory audit, resale authentication. This is luxury as a blockchain asset without the Bored Ape JPEG. Styling ROI. 1 scarf, 7 silhouettes. Parisian not bias fold, 14 centimeters reveal. Oslo drape single loop, 40 centimeters drop for 10C wind. NYC belt cinch it over a trench. Milan head wrap full turban, 0 tail. Copenhagen cape asymmetrical shoulder throw. LA sarong knot at the hip. London Veil Met Gala train. Yes, Norwegian actress Tuva Novotny did exactly that in 2025. We'll get to the red carpet later. If the scarf was Holzweiler's seed round, the duvet coat is their Series C, Fall 2025. Let's break it down like a tech spec sheet. Shell, 20 denier recycled nylon ripstop. That's thinner than a post-it note but won't tear if you snag it on a Brooklyn fire escape. Fill, 90/10 Sardi's goose down, 800 fill power, 180 grams per square meter. Translation? It lofts like a hotel duvet but weighs less than your iPhone. DWR. CO fluorocarbon-free rain beads up and rolls off like mercury. Temperature rating. 10C comfort, 15C limit. Perfect for a New York winter or a London drizzle that never ends. Silhouette science. Exaggerated lapels inspired by Snedda architecture. Yes, the same firm that designed their Oslo flagship. Asymmetrical hem 12 centimeters longer in the back. Covers your butt when you're cycling in Copenhagen. Modular pockets. Left one has a hidden AirPod slot. Right one, hand warmer fleece lining. Vogue called it enveloping and soft as a cloud. I call it climate armor for the urban nomad. Pair it with wide leg wool trousers and you're boardroom ready. Throw it over ski gear and you're Aper ski royalty. One coat, two lives. Knitwear is where Holzweiler flexes its Norwegian textile dynasty. Maria Skapel Holzweiler, the creative director, grew up in a family that owned Skapel Garn, a yarn company older than most of your EXEs. So when she designs a sweater, it's not cute. It's engineered nostalgia. Take the hammock knit sweater, Spring 2025. Yarn, 100% organic merino, to 15 nm. That's chunky but not bulky. Pattern, 1970 seconds geometric hammock weave, but scaled up 300%. The lozenges create an optical illusion your torso looks 2 inches narrower. Care hack. Machine wash cold, lay flat. I've done it 25 times. Zero pilling. This is heirloom grade. Reddit's R. Female Fashionatus calls it the sweater that makes you look like you do pilots. Truth. And for winter? The Teddy Maxi Skirt Fox Shearling, €500 with the matching zip pullover. It's giving Oslo Princess meets Aspen Chalet. Layer it over thermal tights. And you're warm enough for a Scandinavian Christmas market without looking like the Michelin Man. Holzweiler does denim, but not in the way you think. The cargo trousers, €350, organic cotton twill, reinforced knees. These were made for hiking the Jotunheimen trails and surviving a Lower East Side bar crawl. Fit notes. High rise, 11-inch rise. 28-inch inseam on size 36, perfect for cuffing over heeled boots. Fade level. Nordic wash looks like you've owned them since 2018. Tailoring. The Argyle pullover, for €100, sky blue cashmere. The diamond pattern isn't printed, it's intarsia, meaning each color is a separate yarn. No floating threads on the inside. This is couture level knitwear at ready-to-wear prices. Holzweiler doesn't do traditional catwalks. They do location cinema. Fall 2023. Deep Within shot in an Oslo forest at Blue Hour. Models wore macram one-offs and scarves knotted like fishing nets. FW24, London Fashion Week at Abbey Road Studios. The set was a giant mycelium sculpture. Clothes had fringed sleeves like fungal spores. Hype Beast lost their minds. Spring 2025, Memories filmed on Hovedia Island, a former military base. Crochet dresses in seafoam green. One look. A lace slip over neoprene swim shorts. Beach to bar in one outfit. Fall 2025. No ski lifts shot on a mountain reachable only by Snowcat. The opener? The duvet coat. Then a ski capsule with sweet protection goggles in fjord blue, helmets with aurora reflective strips. Maria said, Norwegians are born with skis on their feet. Iconic. (2017), Gigi Hadid steps out in NYC in an orange Holzweiler hoodie. Sales triple overnight. 20 to 5. Tuva Novotny at the Met Gala custom black chiffon evening dress with a 3-meter monogram scarf as a veil train. Vogue said. Poetic dissonance. Florence Welch at the Brit Awards after party hammock knit over leather pants. She name-dropped Holzweiler in her speech for sustainability. Alexa Demi at Coachella cargo trousers cuffed over cowboy boots. Swedish Princess Estelle bespoke pale blue duvet coat for a state visit. Tatler called it Scandi diplomacy in nylon. Why were they rated great by Good On You, a globally recognized authority on ethical fashion? First, material innovation is key. Holzweiler uses 60% low-carbon, environmentally friendly materials, such as organic cotton, recycled wool, and tencel, reducing environmental impact at the source. Even more noteworthy is their zero-waste philosophy. Scraps generated during production are not discarded but instead made into hair ties, or used in collaborations with artists to develop limited edition items, truly maximizing resource utilization. But Holzweiler's foresight goes beyond this. Starting in October 2024, they launched the digital product passport system. Each garment comes with a unique QR code. Scanning it reveals everything from factory location and water consumption during production, carbon emissions data, to final recycling guidelines. Complete transparency throughout the entire process, allowing consumers to truly make informed choices. This is not a marketing gimmick, but rather based on a deep understanding of industry trends. The EU's new textile regulations for 2030 are about to be implemented, but Holzweiler has already met the requirements ahead of schedule. They have proven that sustainability is not just an added label, but the infrastructure for a brand's long-term development. So, next time you're in Oslo, skip the Viking Museum. Go to Holzweiler Platz, their flagship with a Michelin-starred chef serving reindeer tartare under cashmere chandeliers. Or just shop online. Either way, you're not buying clothes. You're buying a slice of Norway's soul. If you loved this deep dive, smash subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment your favorite Holzweiler piece below.